Hey guys, what is up? This is Cody or Xcodeh. How you guys doing today? If you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys were seeing that I was kind of bitching a little bit about not being able to make a video because there was no one home. Well, now no one's home, so I can make a commentary and feel good about it. So how you guys doing today? Before I get into this video topic, I want to remind you guys to stay connected with Xcodeh. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch TV. All those links are always in the description, so check them out if you guys want. Wow, it's such a difference, you know. I love making YouTube videos when I'm home alone. It's not that I care about like what people think about me. It's just it just feels weird to me. It feels weird, and I honestly just don't have as much fun making the video, and I don't want to upload a video that I didn't have fun making. So let me get on. But before I do, if you like this video at any point, feel free to drop that like button, add it to your favorites, and subscribe for more. So this is Stoner Tips Episode 1. I said on my last commentary that I was going to make a whole new series called Stoner Tips, helping you guys anywhere from beginner potheads to veteran potheads, any people that smoke weed. I believe this information could help you because over the past years that I've been smoking weed, I've picked up quite a bit of information, and I always like sharing my opinions and thoughts with you guys because it's what I do. So here we go. So I thought I'd start off this series with something bold, something that could really, you know, actually help somebody. And this is how to talk to police officers when you're high. And like this is actually probably gonna be one of the hardest advice videos I'm ever gonna make because it's so different with every police officer. It's so different with every person. You know, how your personality is, how you present yourself, things like that. There's so many different things that could go into whether or not how the situation is going to play out. So I'm just going to go over the generalized what you want to do if you're high in a sort of situation with a police officer, because it's not fun, guys. It really is not fun. So step one, guys, okay? The number one thing when it comes to talking to cops is you have to understand that they're going to try to intimidate you and not try to, like, you know, get in your face, and, you know, they look at you with they usually have sunglasses on, so you can't even read them. Like, you can't even like see if they know you're lying or something, but they usually just stand there, you know, try to act all tough, chest like sticking out like I'm the biggest badass in the world, you know, like kind of like that. And you gotta get past that. You don't even want to look at that. You know, you talk to him like he's a normal human being, because in reality, he is. He's just a person in a uniform. You know, obviously you have to respect him because he's the authority, but, you know, he's just a person in a suit, guys. So you gotta talk to him as like a normal person. If you talk to him like if you start the conversation like with a worried or like, you know, he's gonna get the wrong impression and just completely, you know, because like you never know. If you're talking to a police officer when you're high, you never know if they know. They're trained to know, so it's like if you're looking, you know, red eyes, you know, chinky and all that, they're gonna know. But you know, there's so many things you can say to get around it. But let me get into this before I start rambling and get off topic here. So you gotta stay calm. That's like the biggest thing, and I know that's the hardest thing, guys, because I even have problems with this. Don't think that I'm some master at talking to police officers when I'm high or anything, because I freak out, guys. I freak out a little bit, you know. It's kind of scary having an illegal substance in your pocket or something, like, or having a bowl in your pocket or something, and it's like my legs start shaking, I get all like, you know, like out of breath, my heart starts beating. It sucks. And over the years, I've actually gotten a little bit better at it. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I can actually talk to police officers when I'm high without a problem now. You know, I still look a little nervous, I still look a little edgy, but I definitely think I've progressed over the years, so I thought I'd make this video to try to help you guys. So, let me get some more points here. The number one thing is to try and be cool about everything, okay? You can't look like you're, like, if he or she, the police officer, says something to you, you can't widen your eyes. You can't like look like you're swallowing. You can't show the signs of worrying. And the number one thing also is if you're ever in a situation and you're lying to a police officer about having weed or something, whatever you do, do not look down and to the left, because I'm not sure if you guys know this, but it is a proven fact that when a human lies, they typically tend to look down and to the left, and the police officers are damn well trained to look at that. I'll tell you that for one thing, because the police officers, they know when you're lying, man. It sucks, but So basically, all you have to do is be chill and be calm and collective. You can't be, looking like you're doing something wrong. And I know it's so hard to do it, but you just have to be as calm as physically possible. Like, you can be freaking out mentally, but you gotta be physically calm. You gotta be like as still as you can. Just act like you're just doing nothing. Act like you're absolutely innocent, and things will go over a lot better than they can. I tell you that for one thing. So, another big thing when it comes to talking to police officers in general, not just when you're high, but this definitely applies when you're high, guys. I'll tell you that for one thing. You must be polite. And when I say be polite, I don't mean be a kiss ass. Like, you can't, you don't want to do that either. You want to be, you don't want to be like overly friendly or overly a dick. You want to be like, fuck the police, fuck you, you're not searching me, fuck all this. You don't want to be like that, because that shows defiance, and that can, start whole other conversations that you don't want to have. So when it comes to being polite, you want to let it know that you know your rights. Don't be like, I know my fucking rights. Don't like you can't freak out, and that's where calm and collective comes in, guys. So you have to literally be like seriously talk like you're talking to a normal person, guys. Like show respect, and hopefully they give it back, because most of the time they don't. But either way, you have to show some sort of respect, because you have to look like you're if you're high as hell, then obviously you're not going to be the most respectful to the cop, because I don't know, some people are. I'm not speaking for everybody here when I say that, but some people just really don't like cops. I personally don't like cops, and I have my reasons. But if you're in a situation, and especially if you're high, guys, you want to be as polite as possible, because you want to be able to walk away. Yeah. So be polite, be cool, chill with the intimidation. Don't let it get to you. And It's very difficult, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna say this a million times in this commentary. This is a very difficult topic, and I've wanted to make this video for quite a long time, because I felt like I needed to, shout out to my subscribers and try to help you guys a little bit, because I'm sure a lot of you have been in situations, even if you're not getting arrested or anything, but you've always talked to the police officers eventually in your stoner days. So I hope this video can help some of you guys out. So the main topics, if I got way off topic and started rambling, don't be afraid of the intimidation. Try and be cool. Never admit to anything, and be polite as possible. And overall, don't be scared, guys. Obviously it's a scary situation, but try not to be scared. Hopefully this video can help you guys out, and if you did, drop that like button, add it to your favorites, and subscribe for more. I believe I've already just said that, and if I did, I apologize. I'm not trying to oversay it, but I'll see you guys later. You guys have a fantastic day. Stay high, stay lifted. Peace.